So what's the deal, dog, man? How was it, man? You seen that game yesterday? You seen
That
both of them?
I seen both of them. Both games where I was rooting for Washington and Buffalo. I had to wear
Washington
the
and
Chiefs
but
jersey.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
know
had to
I
wear the
had to,
Chiefs jersey.
dog. I had to,
Um,
man.
yeah,
Every
I
day,
mean, it's a
man.
different team. Such a
Won't
different team.
five. Won't five. He get the
So
job done. There ain't nobody you'd rather have in the final minute of a game in the history of football. Not even in the final minute. I'll say the fourth quarter.
I think my biggest issue is the refs. Like you cannot deny. I'm sorry. You have to be completely honest. The refs have a big play in what the Chiefs do in terms of winning. Like if bro, at the end of the game, when Dalton Kincaid almost caught that, what was up with the flag? I mean, look, it could have just been like a oh whoop, but it did look like he caught it, and it looked so suspicious that as soon as we all ruled it like non-catch, they're like, yeah, there's no flag because I guarantee you, if that's a catch, that's a flag. Oh, that's wrong. They're ruining the game. There's a lot of
But
other things too,
like, but
and
like, okay, I get that, but
even
it's
in the
like
even in the Eagles and Washington game, I can say that there were some calls that I felt like they were trying to push in favor of the Eagles to make sure that they won too.
no,
Like
I
I'm
feel
not
like there's a lot of calls pushed in the favor of the Commanders, but I just feel like the Commanders they just didn't capitalize off of any of the good luck they were getting, so people don't even notice because they lost. But they got bro, they were shooting themselves in the foot. It was excellent play from Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Like it,
yeah.
it was the Commander. They literally just shot themselves in the foot. But as for the Chiefs, that's just football. Some things go your way, some things don't. And we can always talk about the crucial calls all we want. Stop putting yourselves in positions to have these crucial calls. Because when it's a blowout, it's a blowout. You know, and I know it's the NFL, it's the highest level. But the last thing you know you can do is complain because it's over. Nobody cares. You're a loser. Like, so it's just like, it's like it's over with. Like, bro, like what kind of band do you want to be? Crying because of some refs, bro. Then don't give up sacks. Don't give up fumbles, turnovers. Like, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just how it goes, though. That's just the NFL. That's football. But
We're in the Super Bowl. We got the Chiefs and we got the Eagles. And I'm not gonna lie, Jay, you're my boy. So I'm rooting for. Damn, I want to root for the Chiefs just to get that 3-peat, but Jalen deserves, one more. Bro, he's been grinding, bro. He was slept on guy. He was, bro, drafted in the second round, more slept on Lamar Jackson, and no one talks about that. Like as if he was supposed to be good. Like no one. But I mean, I was watching him in college, and he was dogging like that. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? He was part of that whole like Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts. Oh, well, Jalen Hurts left from Alabama because he got his job took by two. Bro, it was a whole thing.
it was a
He's
whole
come up.
thing. But he's a dog, though. No, like, and like as much shit as people give him, the way I look at Jalen Hurts is like he is going to do enough. And it's just like sometimes you don't need a Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson because as you can see in their careers, how far it got to them. Like, yeah, they're all Hall of Famers for sure. But the difference is that it only takes you so far. Sometimes you need to just lean. Like, there's no way, like, I get it. It was a good call by the Ravens to throw that pass to Mark Andrews, the number one target for Lamar Jackson, like literally his whole career. But at the same time, it's the 1 yard line and you got Derrick Henry. Sometimes you just need to you just need to try it, and that's it, especially
It
for
kind
a
of
2 point. Like,
reminds me of Marshawn Lynch. Didn't get that touch in the Super Bowl, and then the Patriots won off the interception with Malcolm Butler.
exactly. And that's coming from that's a coach. That year, what wasn't he like one of the coaches of the year candidates? The coach for the Eagles. Like,
Ooh,
oh no, I'm thinking about the wrong game. But yeah, I know what you're talking about the
yeah,
Malcolm Butler shit.
yeah, with the Patriots and the Seahawks. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that Pete Carroll can't live that
Look
one
at
down for
Oh
sure.
no, 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 for sure, for sure. And it's basically it's a lesser version of that with what you're talking about with Mark Andrews and the Ravens. That same play, 4 different times in the same scenarios, bro. It's film at this point. Do something different because people are watching film. You've been here, you've done it. Change your game. Just a tad bit, right? Because I think the biggest issue with the Ravens were that they were changing their game. They weren't running so much, and that's how they stay dominant. And that's why they went and got Derrick Henry. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's like just give that little bit of twist that we're always like we think we're expecting the same thing, but bam, you hit us with something different instead of
Yeah,
changing your complete game. Like, oh, we're gonna start passing. Like, no, I don't know if you're trying to prove a point or
you're
whatever,
just
but it's
yeah,
just
you're pushing it, and that's one thing that the Eagles. I say the Eagles do well is they're not afraid to trust in Saquon Barkley, and Saquon Barkley is the number one running back in the league. Like by
he's the one who
far,
deserves
he's
the ring the most.
different. If you ever watch any of his games, like actually watch the Eagles
I've
games.
been watching him since college.
Yeah, I remember just hearing about it, but then I watched this Penn State highlights. I'm like, bro, damn. I thought Tavon Austin had the number one highlight tape. Saquon was just in there, just tub, 60 yards, 80 yards. I'm like, yeah, that's different.
Who has he played in the Rose Bowl against Juju Smith-Schuster and the USC Trojans.
Yeah, who's the other team?
Penn State and the
you're talking about Penn State, yeah.
Yeah, and Saquon Barkley. It was a dope ass game. I'm trying to think.
I mean, Juju showed up yesterday for us too. Like, people try to write him off. Like, God. Juju came up big, bro.
When you got a QB like Patrick Mahomes, what you mean?
I know, but we ain't passed like that all year. All year. Every game, like, that was the most explosive we've ever seen. I think we also seen Worthy coming to his role as a number one receiver, which he doesn't have to be a number one, you know what I mean? But like him understanding how to take that role as a rookie and literally is the reason why like we won that game. Like he played a big role in offense, 101 yards, like what it was like 6 or 8 catches. Like that's huge. That's huge for a rookie.
And they were like slant catch, and then he would kind of like turn a little bit, and then boom, it was another 20-yard. Oh,
exactly. Like he's starting to get more comfortable with the run after catch, which is like the thing that his speed is going to just absolutely destroy everybody with is the run after catch. Just don't run out of bounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, try to make a move, try to make somebody miss. But yeah, he played a big game. It was just good to just see. The biggest thing that I appreciated was we finally took Isaiah Pacheco out. And we're putting Kareem Hunt in. Kareem Hunt needs more touches. Kareem Hunt needs to be our starting back. And I don't think we stand a chance to the Eagles unless we start off with Kareem Hunt to establish that run because he's a bowling ball.
He doesn't look the same. He has like a completely different game style now. Like versus when he came and got his rookie year and shit. Like I felt like him and Alvin Kamara were on the same foot and note, you know, their entire little first few years that they were in there. But then whenever that thing happened, he had to leave the team, all that kind of shit, and came back. It's like he's a whole new person, whole new running style and everything.
Whole new personality too. Like he makes it a thing to be a better person and be more involved into other little things because yeah, bro, he got to fix his image. But you know, I think he genuinely wants to do that. I think that was just one of his bad timing. But the thing about how he runs differently than how he was back then is like he's obviously not as explosive. But you got to remember, he went to the Browns, and this Browns had a fresh Nick Chubb, and this fresh Nick Chubb was doing everything. So Kareem Hunt was more of a third down back, which being, you know, later back, you need to pick up the heavy yards, really need to do the dirty work. So I feel like that's what changed his style, and that's why he kind of operates more off of I'm gonna get 1 or 2, even if I'm supposed to get nothing. Like if anything, I'm falling forward for the most, and it's gonna take 2 or you guys attacking me. As for Pacheco,
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, Pacheco's like, and DeAndre Hopkins is that like if you give him an inch of space and the ball's put in that one spot, he'll get it. He ain't gonna outrun you or break you like completely on a route, but like if you throw that shit in anywhere in his catch radius, and yeah, he's gonna catch that shit. But he's not gonna like take off for a 60-yard touchdown. Nah, we got some old niggas on our squad for sure.
Yeah, you guys are filling out without a doubt.
Yeah, bro, but
all right. That was fire. A little, you know, little topic. What do you think about? Okay, final real quick about football and just like where we're at this weekend and where we're going next weekend. How do you feel about your opponent, and how do you think the game's gonna go?
I think the game's gonna go is I think that the Eagles are gonna play a similar game to what they played last year in the Super Bowl, but the one difference is it's going to come down to turnovers. It's going to come down to punting, and Jalen Hurts is for sure going to have to throw that ball. Like he's not going to be able. Saquon's probably going to get over 20 touches this game because it's not going to be an easy feat. He might break off for one big run, but our defense is known to put an end to all that. You got to understand the trials and tribulations over these past 7 years we had to go through with teams when we had the weakest defenses in the league. Talking about 31st, 27th, and we're having to deal with prime Derrick Henry. We're having to deal with Joe Nixon. Like, bro, we was dealing with some backs, you know. So I think that the edge that we have over the Eagles is coaching because Spagnuolo, our defensive coordinator, he has showed that he's probably the best defensive coordinator in the league. Probably one of the better. Yeah, probably one of the better defensive coordinators in the history of football, bro. Like the way he times his blitzes and the way the team's ready to execute and everybody's ready to step up. And how we always raise DBs, like we always create decent defensive backs, like under him.
Trent McDuffie, right?
Trent McDuffie, second team All Pro. Yeah,
from Washington. Yeah, he's a dog.
He's a dog, bro. But it's not like he just beats the eye test. He's just very solid in what he needs to do. Plus, like in his first time when he first got to the team, he had somebody like L'Jarius Sneed, who used to be our other number one defensive back, that was following the best receivers, the best players on that team around. So like he had to see that.
Number one, L'Jarius, but he was doing his job when he was with.
He was just well coached. He was well coached, and that's why he for sure got the job for the rest of his career now because of his time with the Chiefs. Plus, we'll always take him back. You know the Chiefs. You know. But yeah, what do you think about next week and how you think it's going to go?
Yeah, no, Saquon Barkley looks so fucking good.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Against Washington, he's looked good all year. To me, he's looked better than Derrick Henry. Like I look so stupid in my fantasy not taking Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley with my first two picks because they have come out and done their job. So I think he deserves the ring, but I also think because like when I think about why he deserves, I think he thinks the same thing, right? Because he's playing the game. It's him. You know, he's gone through his career. So I think they go out, they lean on him. Jalen Hurts is also very unpredictable, and he still has that grind mentality. He still wants more. Patrick, I mean, that boy, you might as well look at. I'm not trying to glaze here, right? Because like it's not
glazing, bro. Bro, we be getting hated on all season. It's not glazing. That is the furthest it is.
I don't hate the Chiefs, but I also don't love them because the Chiefs have now lived themselves long enough, this team, to become the enemy, right? So they've won enough. Nigga, chill. Like,
bro,
go relax in Cancun. So look,
but you can't when the GOAT has 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT has 7. And the way that people look at the NFL is like, you can't be better than Tom Brady unless you have 7 championships. Like, what?
Patrick came in and he became the GOAT in his own way. Right? Because Tom was his own version of the GOAT. Like, he became the GOAT and was Tom. But then Patrick became, like, he literally, I don't think Patrick beat Tom Brady once in the playoffs. Maybe once.
No, Patrick, not the regular season either.
Yeah, so Tom was the true GOAT. Like, and Patrick, that was his only true obstacle.
But that's his first year starting, like,
he is a hybrid type GOAT because Tom doesn't play like him. But I get what you're saying, like, you know, we want to get to the true GOAT level, which is to get.
I think that, but I'm saying, like, I don't think it has to do with rings. I don't think it needs to be. I think it needs to be with film because if you really got to think about it, because you really got to think about it. Well, if we're going off of statistics, Patrick Mahomes is going to blow Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes is going to blow Tom Brady out the park. The nigga already got the second most wins. What, 6 more seasons? Like, it's
when you get rings, not only are you usually right statistically,
bro. How many of Tom Brady's defenses was top 5? How many of them were? Bro, like 4. 4 top 5 defenses. Are you shit, bro? Nigga, you're supposed to win. I'm saying if you put Jalen Hurts in the same position as Tom Brady had, I'm saying that the type of quarterback like Jalen Hurts, that just it won't be his fault while you lose. Yeah. I'm saying he could do the same thing. Jalen Hurts would grab at least 2 rings out of 3 of those teams. At least 2 rings.
Look, I'm just saying when you go and you're in the Super Bowl, like that season and then that playoff, you're usually balling. So like you're gonna get there statistically because you're like, oh, it's statistics that make you a GOAT. It's like, bro, when you're getting rings, you're going off that season, right? You're having a 4-5K 1,000-yard passing season with a 40 to 50 yard or 50 passing touchdown record on top of, you know, and then making the playoffs. So it's like all those stats add up when you're making Super Bowls, right? So if you got 8 Super Bowl appearances, bro, your stats are going crazy. So that's what
your stats is going crazy. Yeah, I know he kind of ran it up, and the only one who could really catch him right now is Patrick Mahomes. But if you look at their both of their first 7 seasons, I mean, Patrick defeated Tom Brady in every category, even Super Bowls. Like, he's defeated him in all of those. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, right now he's on pace to be a better GOAT than Tom Brady, and I feel like we kind of witnessed Patrick Mahomes go through all his trials and errors. We've seen him lose his best receivers. We've seen him have the worst defenses in the league. You know, we've seen him. He's always had Travis Kelce, but Tom Brady always had an Edelman or a Rob Gronkowski, if not both of them. So it's not like it was not the same. Like, you know, every quarterback has their one weapon, you know. I mean, unless you're like Pittsburgh, but, you know, besides them.
I hope it's a shootout. I hope it's a shootout, period.
Yeah.
Point blank.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think he's going to be in for a good show. You know, Patrick likes to keep it close to the end. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure everybody gets their money's worth. You ain't got to worry about that with him. But
okay, man.
Yeah,
so we're hoping for a great game. Javion clearly wants the Chiefs to win. It doesn't really matter to me. I guess I really want Saquon to get his ring because bro is a unicorn when he first got drafted, and he deserves to get what every unicorn is used for, is to get to the Super Bowl and get the ring. You know, because if he was on,
he get the MVP. Saquon, if the Eagles win, Saquon gets the MVP for sure by his whole playoff performance. Like I think that, yeah, but you know, it is what it is, bro. That shit's cool, but all right, animes, bro. What are you watching right now? What you seen?
Yeah, what am I? I just finished Dungeon Meshi. My homie Michael wanted me to watch Delicious in Dungeon, so I checked that out, and that was actually pretty gas. I actually fucked with the animation was gas, storyline was pretty fire. I like cooking animes a little bit, because like the way
that nigga be hungry. That nigga be hungry. What?
Don't start that. Okay, don't do it. All right, we don't need everybody. Nah. If I find you in the comments, you're cooked. So I'm gonna I locked in with that one, and then Solo Leveling I've just been keeping up with on a week to week.
Oh, bro, yeah, that shit's fire.
Sakamoto Days as well.
I haven't watched the new episode of Sakamoto Days, but I watched that Solo Leveling, dog. That shit, bro. I told you, man. That shit was one of those ones, dog. Like random nigga in the warehouse, bro. Back in my warehouse days, was like, "Hey, you like anime, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. That shit's cool." He said, "Look it." He said, "Read this." I read a couple of. I'm like, you know what? At first I wasn't really listening, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just see. And I read it, bro. And from that day on, I was like, this isn't like anything else I've ever read of this type of anime. And like, you know, the way to see it finally get animated and shit was kind of crazy too, because I thought this day would never come. And just the performance.
The way that Javion pitched it to me was you could read the manga and it's like watching the anime because it's all in color.
Oh yeah. Everything. Yeah.
So and then he was like, to just double down on how good it was, the story's done. The story's done. So not only do you get the full thing in color, and it's done. So it's like, and it's over 150 pages. There's also, I want to say not a sequel, but it's like there's another storyline after the facts, kind of like a Boruto situation.
Oh, yep. So yeah, which we both got to read that shit, dog. We got to read that shit. You know, maybe the people they want that to hear us talk about that shit. But
I've yet to read Boruto from start to finish.
Oh no, not Boruto. I'm talking about the Solo Leveling, the sequel.
Oh, Ragnarok?
Yeah. Absolutely. I got read like 2 chapters, but I just I got off of it, dog.
It's a web novel first.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know if they have chapters out for a manga.
No, they do.
There's definitely
they do.
Well, there's only probably like 30 or 6. I would say
it was like 60. It was like, I think like when I seen it was like 60. Might be in the 70s. Yeah, it's really not enough.
60.
But I mean, Solo Leveling only had like 130. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, that's true. But I mean, it felt like a lot. It was a good read. It was an amazing read. When season 2 was about to come out, I reread the whole thing.
Bro, you know what I fucked up at, dog? Well, it finished earlier this year, but Blue Lock. I don't know if you watched it.
No, I still haven't. You said it was a good
read. I'm talking about after I finished season 2. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I read it. I caught all the way up. It's one of those that once you finish this season, like season 2, you're gonna be like, damn, I need to know for sure what's happening next. And bro, I ran through that shit, nigga, and that shit's fire. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those.
It's soccer.
Yeah, it's soccer. You feel me? I never watched soccer. Like I watched a couple World Cups. You know what I'm saying? Like I never was a big soccer fan. You know, but there's people who are big soccer fans. But like, so I never even knew like all the rules and you know the positions. But like, it kind of teaches you all of that at the same time, while giving you all characters have their own special ability. Like not just their own special ability, but like okay, so like put it in like NBA terms. It's like Stephen Curry, Buddy Hield, Klay Thompson. Those would be like your shooter class. Like that's what they specialize in is shooting.
I know soccer. But what I'm saying is
but I'm talking about like how like each character has like their own special thing. Like want to be I don't know all of them. That's why I was saying that, but want to be like they're good at like you know juggling that bitch. Like you feel me? Now you see I can't if I can put it in NBA terms, I can't get it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the cool part. And like there's so many different characters, and you get to like learn. You know, about all of them. Obviously, like they give you like a quick flashback, not no Naruto type shit, but like they give you like a quick flashback, you know, where their like their drive comes from and their ambition. And honestly, it's pretty cool. That shit makes you want to play soccer for real though. But you know, yeah, it's cool. Like a lot of people get on the animation because the animation is kind of like dead ass. Everything kind of looks just like the manga, but just moving with the, you know, intense music. But you don't, for this anime, like you don't really need that. Like, nigga, I don't need to see some Demon Slayer, you feel me, top animation. Like, you know, so not everybody needs that. Like a lot of people are getting on Sakamoto Day too about that.
I have my own perspective when I see animes that as long as it's unique to itself and they put an effort. Mob Psycho, One Punch Man, you know what I mean? Like Demon Slayer is amazing, but is it as good as Jujutsu Kaisen on its best day? I don't think so. You know what I mean? One Piece on its best day, those motherfuckers got to fight on their hands because One Piece is so good.
Yeah.
Animation wise these days. So I mean, but also, you know, everybody's got their own opinion. But what I'm saying is when it's unique to themselves and they go ham at it, there's small animes that a lot of people don't talk about, like Samurai Champloo. Gosh,
Oh, bro,
funny.
you catch me, bro. I steady talk about that, bro. Like, yeah, they got a supporter in me. That's something I wish that they got brought back. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the craft of just drop the seasons, get the storyline out there, and take it out before you can mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people continued some stuff that they wasn't supposed to continue. But I also hate how a lot of fans be like, you know, like I would love, like personally me, I would love to see a One Piece sequel, like of like Luffy and the Straw Hats. Like those are all characters that whoever this next pirate, you know, leading the next generation is, you feel me? Like he runs into Nami. He runs into Zoro. You feel me? And now Zoro was like how Mihawk was when Zoro met Mihawk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see that. They be like, bro, fans be hated that. You know what I mean? So like I feel why it's such a hard decision to keep something going or to not. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, you probably do.
Nah, seriously.
How would you feel about a One Piece sequel? And what would it have to be about?
See, the shitty part is One Piece really isn't about love. So there isn't too many characters that are like focused on making a family and then like the next generation.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see that kind of future unless storylines pick up that way. Because right now I'm enjoying it's like One Piece is about living in the moment and enjoying the adventure. That's what I always tell people, you know, like they're like, it's so long, but I'm like, that's the point. It's an adventure. How many adventures feel short? None. The point of an adventure is for it to feel timeless, you know, because time is just a human construct. So it's like, really, if you really got into something, it could feel like forever, you know? And then when it ends, you're like, damn, I don't want it to end. So One Piece to me.
Exactly, bro. Everybody gets that too. Like when it ends, dog, it's like that's the
worst part.
It's like, yeah, bro. That's like the worst part. But you know, like it gotta end. But I just want to be here because man, I couldn't imagine being here for like the last 20 years and like, you know, RIP to the ones who didn't make it, dog. Like I said, bro, if I don't make it, tell it to my grave, dog. You feel me? I just need to know. I just need to know. That's it. You feel me? I'm good.
Me too.
But look in your ex DMs, bro. I just seen this image is going like it's going pretty viral right now. It's like the faces of fiction. It got like the face of Marvel. It says it's Spider-Man. The face of DC, it says Batman. The face of anime says One Piece. The face of cartoon, it says Ben 10. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man does make the most money for Marvel. DC, I feel like is debatable for Superman or Batman. We could talk that one. The face of anime 100% is Luffy. But you could also make a very ginormous case for
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, like Goku. For sure it's Goku. Like Goku is the face of anime. Like I get this. Whoever created this was for sure a One Piece fan. And they think they slick, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not no shade towards Luffy because, bro, Luffy really that guy. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody I'd rather have my back.
In the past few years, it would definitely be Luffy right now, you know, and then on forward into the future. But overall, in the course of time with anime itself, 100% would be Goku.
Yeah, 100%. And then face of DC, I kind of think that it's like, it's not, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but bro, it's obviously Superman. Like that's you know, you grow up and you realize that Batman was really that nigga. But you feel me? When you younger, like it's Superman. Like he could breathe ice. He could shoot lasers through his eyes. Plus, he's
Bro,
indestructible, and he got super strength and super speed. Like, come on, like that's why people don't. That's why people don't like DC. Yeah, that's exactly why people don't like DC. Like they over there, bro. They got everything. Like, and they try to put him up against. They be trying to put him up against Goku. Like, obviously Goku still wins, but it's just like like what kind of shit. All right, face of cartoons. That's kind of crazy. I mean, for me personally, I'd be like the face of cartoon. I'd probably be like something like Pokemon.
Pokemon is anime, but
It is technically, but like, come on, bro. Like, I know you remember them 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. 6th grade, 5th grade, 4th grade. You know what I mean? Like, especially when the new game came out. Like, dog, I used to be, bro, when I was a kid.
That's what Pokemon Big.
Oh yeah, bro. I was on Beyblade too.
Bakugan, all that.
Yeah, Bakugan was cool. But I mean, I like Ben 10. You feel me? But I don't think he'd be the face. I feel like with the face cartoon would probably like SpongeBob. You know, we're going off of all cartoons.
Clap it up for Jay. In the comment section, clap it up for Jay because 100% it's SpongeBob, it's Superman, it's Goku, and who's that last one? Oh,
Superman.
Spider-Man.
Superman. No, Spider-Man. All right, for Face of Marvel, you're right. When you was talking about money wise, I'm like, bro, they're literally coming out with another Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
Another animated Spider-Man show. Like, yeah, like, bro, they're abusing that. They got too many.
I was supposed to come out, but they fucked up big time with that because like at the time they were dropping a bunch of different things and it just wasn't working. Like they were just spitting, and no one was like fucking. Like She-Hulk was coming out, Moon Knight people kind of like all that at the same time was just too much.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's pretty Tory, bro. I heard I seen like a clip of the She-Hulk and Megan Thee Stallion, bro. Like, bro, get that bitch up out of here, dog. Like, Tory didn't do it. You feel me? Free my nigga Tory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember when Tory Lanez was holding those like Instagram lives with all those people. That shit was funny.
No, that shit was actually funny. Like that shit made you like actually realize like, damn, streaming is kind of good. Like, you know, to watch this shit live, like, bro, like people doing some wild ass shit. Like he did set that off. And I feel like if he was still around, you know what I mean? Almost like that nigga dead, but if that nigga was still around, bro, he would have been a streamer. For sure, he would have been if he would have capitalized off of that, bro, he'd be probably the number, like, especially with his fan base already from music, he probably would have been the number one streamer for a fact.
No, for sure. Especially with what he liked to do too. He was like Aiden before Aiden.
He was. Hey, I sent you you see that One Piece, which One Piece character has the hardest goal in One Piece to achieve? Okay. All right, so it says we got Big Mom, she unite every race as a family. We got Zoro. He's the world to be the world's strongest swordsman. We got Chopper, cure all diseases. Luffy to be the pirate king. We got Jinbei for equality for fishermen and merfolk. We got Dragon, overthrow the world government. And we got Boa, marry Luffy. Nami, draw a map of the world. And then I forgot the girl at the top, bro. What's her name? I know she'd be with Smoker.
Yeah, she's Smoker's right.
Tashigi, right?
Tashigi,
yeah.
Good looks. Yeah, I think Nami has it the easiest because she's on the ship that was gonna travel the map of the world. Even though
facts, they already covered a lot of ground.
They miss islands, right? Because think about the shitty part is not everyone's gonna be at the same part. But when you think about the world of One Piece. Sure, their log post is kind of tracking to certain islands, but they don't go to every single island in the world. But I do think Nami's has it the best because one, she's with the soon-to-be pirate king that could whoop ass, so she's seen enemies, so she could really get down whenever she needs to go track other places she hasn't been, and she could kick some ass. On top of she was already cat burglar Nami before she met him, so she could get in and out real quick. So to me, looking at all this, because I would say Boa probably has it the hardest marrying Luffy. Luffy don't give a fuck about a bitch. What?
Yeah, Luffy about a bag right now. Luffy about
a bag. He about a bag.
He said, "Nigga, I'm trying to be the best." Yeah, that nigga on that Ash Ketchum journey, nigga. He ain't looking back.
He's trying to catch them all in terms of One Piece. You feel me? Not these broads. You feel me? So
all right. So you feel like Boa has it the hardest?
Oh, you know what? Maybe Dragon might have it as easy as Nami because we're just on our path to overthrow the world government.
Plus, Dragon started this well before Luffy was even alive. If you really think of
Right.
that, so that
He didn't realize
he's over
he didn't
19
realize his
years
son.
deep. Yeah, he's over
Yeah,
19 years
yeah.
deep of this.
He didn't realize his son was gonna be the catalyst to be the one to truly make true change to overthrow the government. But yeah, so he's definitely those two to me. After you read
I
them
feel
off.
like all right, so for me, I feel like the easiest for me, probably the easiest on this list would be Chopper to cure all diseases. I feel like for Chopper, once they get to the One Piece, which they will, come on now, it's One Piece. I feel like that's where he's gonna find it. Like it's not gonna be something that he finds before the end of the show. But I definitely think there's gonna be a time period where Chopper's gonna be able to cure all diseases, and that's just his role. So I feel like that probably be the easiest out of everything on this list. I mean, I could say draw a map of the world, but it's like we got movies in One Piece that I don't know if they're canon or not. But it's like if they're not canon, then it's like that's a place that we never seen them go in the show. So we can't technically say that Nami could even draw that. So she couldn't really complete the whole map because there's just so many places and islands that are, you know what I
To
mean, that
me,
just
the
haven't been
disease thing
through.
is crazy because, bro, he's got a lifespan, and to cure diseases takes time. Like you can't just pull up to a spot and cure a disease. It's gonna take you weeks, months, if not years to figure
Chopper is
out how to
going to
do it.
come out. He's going to figure out something that's going to be able to have him cure all diseases, bro. That is definitely the easiest thing. I feel like the hardest thing would have to be, I would say, yeah, you're probably right with the dragon overthrowing the world government because,
We're on our
man,
way.
that
That's
shit's
what we're
over
going.
with.
The
Yeah.
story is headed in that way. Get Emu out of there. Spoilers, my bad. If you don't know who
I
Emu
would
is.
probably also say just because who they put her next to, like, come on now, like, what, you can't even do this. Tashigi collecting all the legendary swords. She can't collect them because Zoro's gonna have 2 or 3 of them, and he's not letting her have them. So it's like,
Well,
yeah,
and then
like that's probably the hardest thing right there
nah,
for a
and then on
fact.
top of one of the Goro say they have one as well. A
She's
lot
not
of the
getting that.
legendary.
Yeah,
No, what?
she's
You're
not
really
getting
gonna
that.
look at her? Yeah, she's cooked. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
she
yeah,
might actually have
that's
it the
probably
hardest.
yeah. She might actually have it the hardest when you really look at it. Like, what, bro? She get chopped.
She get chopped real quick. Chopped cheese. Can I get a chopped cheese?
Yeah,
Let
bro, she's done. She's cooked.
me get
But
a
yeah,
chopped
man. Boy, the
sashimi.
way One Piece is going right now. Did you read the last chapter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I seen somebody. They talked about it. They're like, they liked how Zoro. Well, first of all, I want to say like I like how it's Luffy, Zoro, and Nami. Like we're seeing this trio going off on their own part of the arc. You know, they always do the
Yeah, I feel like I
split.
never see them. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times where Zoro's lost, runs into Luffy. While because every arc, what do? They all split up, and we're all following them in different directions, and then they all kind of link up at the end of the story or whatever. So I think having them three together is always fun because they feel like the original group, right? Because in the
Yeah,
beginning, you had to start with the first two, then three, then four. So and the first three was Zoro, Nami, and Luffy. So and we've been dying for
yeah.
Elbaf since the beginning of the fucking story.
You know, so like I like that too. And then like also another fact of Zoro pulling Luffy to the side to be like, hey, bro, like, are you sure about this? Like, you know, being that vice captain, like showing that he can be the one to challenge Luffy or tell Luffy, are you sure about this? And like, you feel me? It has to be held to
Be
regard.
respected.
You know what I'm saying? Like, either way it goes, ain't nobody got Luffy's back like Zoro. Zoro's there. You know what I'm saying? For the whole
For sure,
everybody
for
on
the
this
whole
on the
crew.
team,
I feel like
but
yeah, I was gonna say like Zoro has a resolve, but then think about Nami. I mean, Sanji and Usopp are the only two that didn't like they faltered a little bit. You know, Usopp's dumbass with the ship, and then Sanji with back at home and whatnot. You know, they're all like kind of turn their back on Luffy for a second, but I think even at the end of the day, they ride for him. You know, because
yeah.
sure, through friendships you have up and downs, and I think that's another great thing about One Piece is like, sure, these are his best friends, but like even they have faults and problems in their own life that they can't turn away from, or like things that have caused them, like Usopp with the shit because he got it from his girl or whatever. He's like he can't turn it down. He's like, bro, that's disrespect. So you got to be able to
Yeah.
grow and love your friends and all that other good shit. Little teddy bear love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too about it. Like another, the final thing that I like about it is how we're finally getting Nami back to doing her old habits. Now she ain't just nice Nami, you know what I mean? Trying to save people. You know, nah, she want that bread, boy. She the original gold digger, like for real, like dog.
Oh
She's
my
going.
god.
She said they welcomed us here. Oh, bro, y'all fuck it up. She
Yeah.
said that's mine's now. Like she really about to steal
Yeah.
it too. You know, and so I'm excited to see how like Elbaf's really gonna go. Like I'm glad we're finally here. The split,
I'm glad
Robin.
Saul's alive. Saul alive is so cool. And then, oh my God, we didn't even talk about it. I mean, look at spoilers. Okay, Shank's evil twin brother brother. I mean, now look at, we call him Evil Twin because he works for the world government and so on and so forth. But I mean, brother, did you see it coming? How do you feel now that we're here? Because remember, everyone called Shanks' name. They called him out his name, dragged his name through the mud. Oh, he working for the Ghost. Say, wutu. Oda has been playing us since day one. Goda. Call him Goda. Put some respect on his name, brother. How do you feel about that with Shamrock?
Well, I feel about Shamrock is like because that's the thing we talk about a lot. Like we talk about like the final fights. Like not everybody's going to be able to fight Akainu. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be able to fight Blackbeard. You know, not everybody's going to be able to fight the Gorosei. Like who's everybody's final matchup and who's who? And it's just like now that they're bringing in a Shanks brother, it's like I don't feel like he's a final fight, but I feel like that's going to be the fight that they're going to use because, you know, we never really seen Shanks fight seriously. I think they're going to use that fight as like, you feel me, the first fight before we get to the end of actually seeing Shanks try. And I definitely do think that Shanks knows he has a brother out there. Like, I don't think that's like, because Shanks is plugged in, bro. He's one of the top, pirates in the whole world, let alone he's a Yonko. But he just has good relationships with people. So since he has those good relationships, he just be hearing stuff. So I know he probably knows that he has a brother. I'm pretty sure he knows that his dad is, was the Holy Knight captain of the Holy Knights. Yeah, and Garling. But I like it how it's going. But my thing is that I want there to be a new form of like hockey or a new form that's attainable for all characters, but to up the ante now, because I feel like now that the fact that Luffy got Gear 5, everybody just automatically Gear 5 beats everything. Gear 5 beats everything. But it's like, if that's the case, then the show just got boring because it just turned into One Punch Man. And I get that there's a lot of things that have to go in through a fight for Luffy to win. But if they start adding more new things, like a new form of hockey or just a new form of some type of control, I feel like that's what the show's needed right now. And I kind of feel like Oda knows that because, you feel me, it is Goda. So, I think that he's going to insert a new thing that's going to take it, that's going to up it. Because you got to think of characters like Usopp, Sanji. Like, okay, cool. We're waiting on characters to show their Conquerors hockey. We're waiting on them to show their advance. But, at the same time, too, they still need to up the ante for the characters that already have this shit. Because Luffy has everything. Like, what is the next thing for him to learn? Where is the next training arc? So I think that that's what's going to be necessary, especially introducing the Royal Knights. Like, you're introducing a whole new level of power.
I think they already kind of did show us a new power up with the Gorosei, because we don't think that's a devil fruit. You know what I mean? Like the whole ritualistic circle, and then they kind of pop up, teleportation, then they're like these big beasts. I don't know, Jay. I think he's already doing what you're talking about. Goda's ahead.
But I'm saying like something to where like, yeah, I think that he is doing it, but I want him to put it in stone. Like I want him to put this as its own page in the One Piece explaining it, so that way we can add this to other characters and we can see, what character would this do good for? Because I feel like, like they still have a lot of Sea Prism Stone stuff they can go off of, and the fact that hockey cancels out, can cancel out people's OP ass devil fruits is obviously a newer thing too. We're really finding out about like the Garp fight, like of him just sucking on Aokiji. Not really doing much special devil fruit shit. Like just really, so you know what I mean? Like I think we're gonna get there for sure, but it's definitely needed. You know what I mean? Personally, me, like that shit's needed because it's at this point, it's just like Luffy's just gonna body everybody. Zoro's just gonna body everybody. Like Zoro needs something new too, which I think he gets a transformation of some sort eventually with that one sword. I forgot the sword. I think it's Odin's. I think it's Odin's sword.
Yeah, it is Odin's sword.
Yeah, have you been watching? Have you been watching Daima?
Daima? Nuh-uh.
Dragon Ball Daima? You haven't watched the episode?
Oh, no, I watched the first episode, but that's about it. Dragon Ball Daima.
Yeah.
I was like, Daima? What are we talking about?
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Explain to me and everybody else that hasn't really gotten into it or like know about Dragon Ball and everything. Where is this picking up in the story? What's this about? Understood, Jay.
Well, I'm just gonna put this out there because you feel me. I'm not perfect, but I didn't watch Dragon Ball. I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball. I went straight into Dragon Ball Z, and then after Dragon Ball Z, I watched GT. After GT, I watched everything else. But I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. So to me, Dragon Ball Daima is really interesting because it's kind of taking it back to the lore days of not just Super Saiyan just come here, blow shit up, everybody screaming. You know what I mean? The louder they scream, the stronger they go. Like it's not about what's Super
like
Saiyan 5 gonna
style?
be. You know what? Huh?
Is it tournament style? Because that's what Dragon Ball was about. Martial arts. And then the tournaments where we showcase those martial arts. That's what what's his name, Tien, and
Tien used to be a
Yamcha.
dog, bro. He used to be a
Yamcha
dog.
was never a
back in the
dog, but
day.
him as well, right? Like Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, like before he was using laser beams and shit, like bro was out there putting paws down. So is that what Daima is kind of like getting into?
Daima is kind of in that. It's kind of in that way. It's really just going off of the demon world, like the demon world lore. You know what I mean? Like King, because Deborah was really a demon king. You know what I mean? And bro, but like Kid Buu was just really an animal. And it's like watching Daima now. A nigga like Kid Buu being in the demon world. The demon world is nothing compared to the mortals. Mortals, bro, they will smack the demon world. If it was like mortals versus the demon world, there's not even a chance. But that's what I'm saying. Is like it kind of like gives more of a lore. You see in characters, Bulma, Vegeta. You see more interactions between them, and it's written by Akira Toriyama himself. Like I feel like just like as a nod to his legacy, we can't be too quick to just assume that it's not going to be good, because a lot of people are liking it, but I like it. I think it's going to pick up, but I do definitely think they're going pretty slow. The pacing could be a little bit better, but at the same time, I still think it's a good watch. I would still recommend it.
Okay, I love that. You know what I mean? Because still a good watch is still a good watch, regardless.
Yeah, type thing. Like, you know what I mean? And like, bro, like lately, dog, like there don't be really much of anything out. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 though.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you
that's
got to start reading because it's going to come out in the anime. Witch Hat Atelier. It's pretty hard. You got to get it. Yeah, that's getting.
I heard of
this
it.
year. Oh yeah, buddy, that shit is fucking gas. You know what you need to watch that I know you haven't watched? Frieren Beyond Journey's End.
Bro, that is exactly the next watch I need to watch. Yeah, I asked the people. They was like,
right now. Frieren, bro.
I'm gonna see what's up with it, dog. I'm gonna see what's up.
Because every YouTuber is like, it's Frieren or Dungeon Meshi in terms of animation and story and what they're trying to say and like how they, bro. Frieren, bro. I'm about to spaz out, bro. I'm about to cry. I'm about to jump off the balcony, nigga.
Where do you got Frieren at?
Bro, Frieren's in the top 5.
It's in your top 5 of all time?
I'm reading the manga, bro. When this shit comes
out. In manga.
Well, no. Because when it gets animated, that's what I'm saying. The anime is gas, bro. When it gets more fighting scenes and people can really appreciate what this shit is good, bro.
I'm gonna see what's up with it, dog. Because everybody's saying it's one of those ones.
Niggas are like, the animation of Demon Slayer. No, the animation of Frieren, nigga. Like, bro, trust. Frieren's good.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna see what's up with Frieren. They're talking about Frieren. They're talking about another one is that let me see real quick.
Yeah, check it out. Peep it out.
Pop open this X. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of what else is pretty gas right now that I'll just rewatch or whatever. And Frieren is definitely one of those. Solo Leveling. I wish I had just like 3 seasons already. Can't watch Witch Hat Atelier. That's just a read. And that's manga, so that's black and white. But it's still fire. Like the storyline is so good. And then I've been reading a lot of manhwas lately. South Korean basically manhwas.
Yeah. They're going up right now, as they should. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling, yeah. Solo Leveling was the first one I ever read, and I didn't even know there was this. I didn't even know there was like this type of like anime out there in the first place. Like, especially like it all being colored. Like, come on now, bro.
If y'all don't, we're not sponsored or nothing, but like check out an app called Webtoon. Okay, when you get on Webtoon,
go ahead and get out of this Webtoon.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro,
we about our business. We be on here every day.
I would lose my mind, bro, because I use Webtoon like a motherfucker, and it doesn't tell me how many. I have 6 unread series. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not true. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, if y'all haven't read Omniscience Reader Point of View, read that now. That is basically Solo Leveling when Jay put me onto that. Because again, it's manhwa. So it's going to be manga, but it's going to be vertical. So you're scrolling up and down and it's going to be all in color. And
He been talking about this shit. He been talking about this There's one. That's another one I got to get to because
Hey, honestly,
I be seeing ads of it, bro. I be seeing literal ads of it. Like, what the hell?
Watch Freerin. I'm gonna say it a million times. Watch Freerin and read Omniscience Reader's point of view. You're gonna have it's gonna be like when you had a bunch of animes to watch. You know, when there's like 3 or 4 out and you're just watching them all the time. Those two right there, you're gonna have a fuck ton of a good time.
All right, so I'm gonna watch Freerin and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna start that Omniscient Reader. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something else that we should bring to the channel too. Is you know, us going through the shit with everybody too. Like, you feel me? Like Freerin, like maybe react to episode 1, and then you feel me, just go from there. But I'm finna watch it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a slow
start doing
watch.
reactions.
It's like a journey, right? So it's not going to be too much action. There's going to be some. And then closer to the end of the season 1 has 24 episodes. So it's like closer to the end of the season, it kind of goes crazy with the action. But Omniscience Reader point of view is crazy as fuck. But there's this one that I wanted to talk about that's like a comedy one that I just be reading it, laughing my ass off. And it's called The Greatest Estate Developer. It's also funny shit. Like, Brody just wants to build shit. But it's a good read. You guys should peep it and let us know if you guys checked it out. And if you think it's funny.
Yeah. But hey bro, what games you been playing?
Ooh,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been on Rivals, dog. This like really I downloaded it like last week. But like, bro, that shit, I've always seen it too in the game, like in the app store, in the game store. I'm like, it sounds like it'd be good, but like when I looked at the videos, it looked at like low budget. I'm like, oh yeah, nah. But you feel me? Like, started seeing it go up.
It's high.
I get on it, bro, and I'm talking about, dog, like in the beginning, like there's just so much shit that be going on. So you're like, damn, bro, like nigga, I'm just dying. Like, I don't even know what the hell to do. Like, what the hell, who's who, and all these characters. Like, characters don't even look like their regular character. Like when you're choosing, so you're like,
you didn't play season 0. You're playing season 1.
Yeah, I'm playing season 1. Probably.
That's and everyone is in season 1 because season 0 was everybody kind of thinking like you. We didn't really know. People were excited. Like when I first got on, the homie E, my roommate, was like, hey, I'm getting this new game tonight. Could you download it? It was free. So then, but I'm thinking you got to pay to get characters because like,
yeah, like you know you got to pay for something.
And off rip, my favorite character was Jeff. I liked his ultimate. I was like, if I use any of these characters, it's that character right there. So I played with Jeff for a while. In season 0, and then season 1, when they kind of like saw the characters, gave these ones buffs and then gave these ones nerfs, I locked in as Storm, and I'm a dog as Storm. I think my most kills in a game with Storm is 44.
Damn, nigga, that's just crazy. Like that's just like the way so how do you play like what's your like play style? Like what's your like what do you go with your strategy? Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. So I just got into streaming. Check out the channel Leaky Too Freaky.
Go check that out. That should be hilarious.
The crazy part is I've always gamed like with the like Madden. I played Call of Duty when I was a kid, but never online. I was never an online type of gamer. I grew up with a single mom, so it would just be me and my brother and my mom, and I would play on I grew up with the Xbox 360 and then like a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3 Slim. But that's besides the point. So I just play regular games. I really like sports games, so I played FIFA. I played Madden. I didn't play MLB, and I played 2K. And then I did a little bit of Call of Duty. So now I'm getting into gaming, and Marvel Rivals is for gamers.
Oh yeah, bro. That shit is like you really realize, bro, there's way more strategy. And like, dog, like I hate playing with teammates, bro, that nigga, everybody just want to pick a fun character. Like, no, nigga, we need some tanks in that bitch, nigga. And we need healers. Everybody can't be out here. We getting and stick together. You feel me? If you're a healer, why are you on the front? Hey, and no thing ever should the healer be on the front lines like that. Like, you feel me? Like, I get it. Like, get your kills in, but you got to get the stragglers. Like, you chose a job. Like, bro, like, and you feel me? Like, and it's like, cause like me, I run with Star-Lord, bro. Like, I feel like he's just, I'm telling you, bro, he's just the perfect in the middle. Like, the way, like, I'm able to, like, evade shots. And, like, my thing is, I don't care to get the kill, but I'm gonna stay back. I'm not going to die. So you feel me? I know when to fall back and regroup. I'm not going to die. And I'm going to weaken everybody so like our tanks could get the finishing hit, because you get more success off of staying alive as a team than you get off of just everybody rushing and everybody trying to get their own kills. Yeah. So it's like somebody like, you know, like me, if I got a healer next to me and like I got a tank. That's me and Starlord, bro. I come in, bro. I be wrecking shit. I'm just knock him down half. So like I finished the game with like I'll finish the game with like 20 kills, maybe like 3 deaths, but like my damage is like 7-8K. Like I'm dropping damage. Like I'm just my whole goal. I don't get no kills, and like I really don't be getting like no kills in like the first maybe even the first round if it's like the 3-round one, because like it takes time for me to really take over. Like I need my team to be here. We all busting together. Like you feel me? If it's okay, we die. Cool, fall back, nigga. Regroup, because if you just die, now the respawns are fucked up. And now I'm just gonna get in there and get jumped, nigga. Now Venom just jumped up here, nigga, flew up here. Venom and Spider-Man whooping my ass in the corner, nigga. Where the squad at? Where the squad at?
And a Psylocke, he's blocking, she's kicking your ass. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I hate getting jumped. It's the fucking worst. And Storm, I play with Storm. She is so slow. Now, I'm not a gamer, so I'm learning. Right now, I play.
Bro, I didn't play video. Bro, I didn't really play video games, bro, for like 8-9 solid years, bro. Yeah. Like damn near from like when I graduated, like 10th grade. Like I didn't start playing games until probably like, and I still don't even play heavy like that. Like I get on and I get off type of thing. Like probably till like a year ago. Yeah, probably until like a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I look back and it probably started with Pokemon, like I was saying earlier.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, nice to be grinding. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Catch them. I'm trying to catch them all, baby, and I'm trying to be the Pokemon master.
Nigga, I used to be finessing, bro. I used to tell the homie like, well, I used to like back in middle school. Nigga, he's like, hey, bro, bro, you got Pokemon Platinum? I'm like, yeah, bro, I already beat that shit. He's like, oh, bro, I always wanted to play it. I'm like, well, yeah, bro, I'll let you borrow it over the weekend for $10. He said, for real? I said, yeah, bro, what? Yeah. Bro, next day, came back with the $10, let him borrow it. You feel me? He was the homie, though. You know what I mean? But, like, it's like, he could have kept it. Like, he could have did me grimy and kept it. You know what I mean? But it was a fair trade. And plus, I was a kid.
I would have told my mom, nigga, what?
Like, nigga, bro, he played it, bro. He played it the whole weekend, dog. Brought that shit back. Nigga had, like, 4 badges. I'm like, damn, bro, I know this nigga wanted to finish. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? Another $10. Because we used to have this shop. There used to be the shop over called like the Shake Shack, and like I ain't gonna lie, like the well, not like I ain't gonna lie, like it was a cool shop. Like they sell candy, like it's right in front of a middle school, so like they sell candy and shit. Like, and if you brought in like any bill higher than a 5, like a 10 or a 20, for some reason the lady would just give you back your money, and plus the stuff you bought. It made no sense. It was like a hack in real life, bro. So I instantly, but that's why I said I'll do it for $10, because I know I needed $10, bro. I used that same $10 for every day that week. Nigga, everybody was eating hot Cheetos and Chaboy fucking with me. Like it was good. everybody was shitting by 8 o'clock, nigga. It was good.
That's hilarious,
bro. But for some reason, so that was just the time.
Nah, so the Pokemon, like you said, and then Spyro. I played Spyro as a kid, Zelda, and like so. I like the adventure games. So you know, my homie E, he's a streamer. Check him out, Postman TV, and he put me onto some sick ass games like Elden Ring. That bro was sick as
see, Elden Ring was one of those games like, cause I wasn't playing video games at that time. Like I'm just wasn't even really I'd be doing shit like, you know, because like gaming is one of those things where it's like you gotta stay connected, because like if not, because I remember just watching Elden Ring stuff. I'm like, damn, like this game looks fun as hell, but it's like my attention span now. There's no way I could sit here and play that shit. I wish I was playing games at that time that shit came out though. That shit looked fun.
Yeah. Nah, this shit is fun. So Harry Potter was another game that I like to play. But I don't play it right now. I already finished that bitch. Right now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima and Marvel Rivals. Then I downloaded, there's a show on HBO Max you should check out, and everybody else as well, called The Last of Us. And
that's my shit, bro. Yeah.
Oh, dude, gas. And I've never played the game, so that's another gameplay that we're gonna do. I like story games, bro, that are adventurous, you know? I like open world games too a lot. So Last of Us, and then another game I haven't played that's gonna be on the docket before or after, I don't know, for The Last of Us is God of War. Another game I haven't played. That's gonna be fire.
Hey, bro, we dropping some of the game footage on the account, dog. We gonna show the people. You feel me? You feel me? We go.
Right now, I'm playing on Lethal, which is the hardest. I think that's what I'm gonna do to kind of bring in viewership. You know, I want people to kind of be entertained with my game. So figure out how to
Nah,
be a
bro. And plus,
decent.
like your subscriber count has been going up, bro. Like I've been seeing the support on Instagram, dog. Like, yeah, bro, it's coming up, bro. It's coming, dog.
Bro,
You gotta just
I
stay
just
consistent.
reached. You know, it's crazy because I had to lock in because there's 4 achievements you have to unlock to get basically the opportunity to make money. It's called affiliate, and
Yeah.
I needed 50 followers. And on Friday when I left Ease, I was at 16, and I just got back today on Monday, and I'm at 50. So I locked in.
Sheesh.
I locked in for the squad,
Hell
and
yeah, dog. They out there, they riding.
bro, I harassed everyone. I was like a desperate whore for follows, bro. I'm like, bro,
But you
you're
gotta be.
home, bro.
You feel me?
Gotta
You feel
be.
me? You gotta do what you gotta do. Because at the end of the
I
day,
want I want you guys to tell me in the comment section in Javion right now. I go to another Twitch. I got a few follows by going to other people that were playing Ghost of Tsushima, which is the game I'm playing right now. And I would go on, I would hit them up. I'd be like, I'd shoot a follow, and then I'd be like, dude, I'm beginning my streamer journey, and I'm playing a Ghost of Tsushima too. And then they'll be like, that's
no,
dope.
that
How's
game
it
does look
going?
fire too. You said you gotta like
Like
do the whole all of Japan.
all
Like
of Japan,
basically,
bro.
yeah.
And I'm at the fucking bottom right now. And so I'd hit him up and then they'd be like, oh, I'll shoot you a follow. Or I would be like, hey, I'm gonna go hop on someone else's stream that has like 5 or 4, help out with the average, stay on there, talk to them in the chat and whatnot. And then ask me like, hey, if you got any tips, come to my channel and shoot a follow. One of the girls was like, that's not how you do it, right? Like don't go on other people's streams asking for follows. I'm like, but isn't that how you get, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I get my name out there?
You don't want to ask people that don't even have Twitch downloaded. You know what I mean? Because then it's like you
Well,
want to
that's
go
what
to
I
people
had
who
to
actually
do.
be on it. You know?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So then she blocked
yeah.
me from her chat, and then she blocked me and was like, yeah, it's just awkward because I don't want him to come back and be like, why didn't you follow? And I'm like, damn, is it like that? Because I want people to feel like they could come to my chat, and if they're starting a Twitch or have a Twitch, like they could come to my shit and be like, yo, it's good. I'm on your shit. Like, I just try to follow
A
me back. I
follow's
want to be able to,
free.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, a
man,
follow's free. Like but people take that shit seriously because like the streaming world has grown big, and it's like the thing about the streamers is like their fans have power. Like so, it's like like fans don't want niggas out there hoarding followers, taking it from other people because they have mods. Mods really care about their
but
jobs.
they're
So
fast.
yeah, they see you over
Block
there
me with
trying to
quickness.
yeah, you're gonna be blocked, bro, and never be able to see that shit again. So I mean, I kind of
I
like it though
unfollowed
because
before I
it's
got out of
just
there because you're not going to get my follow
yeah.
and block me. That's crazy work.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. So she could try to
Nah,
unblock
so
you and you be there? Hell no.
yeah, no, so
Hell
I was
no.
just
You
yeah,
gotta
it
work
was
for
a super
this.
it made me feel weird. It made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, wow, that's weird. Like what I'm saying? Because that's what I had to do. I had to get people who didn't have Twitch. They had to download, make an account, and follow me. That's pretty much how I got to 50 because I got support
Bro, you
everywhere.
gotta bro, even getting 100, bro. Like, you know how many people stream without even getting 10?
Bro, and all those people that I'm watching, they have thousands of viewers, but they only have, I would say, 5 to 15 viewers. It's pretty
But they
interesting.
get thousands of views.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you can
Because you
see
can
they're
watch it,
called
you can watch it after, right? You said, yeah.
right. They're called VODs, right?
Yeah.
And I got to start doing that on YouTube because they say the VODs don't make that much money. And one of mine has like 103 views after the fact. It's pretty interesting.
Huh, yeah. I mean, but I'll put it like this. Like, I feel like if I was a streamer, the way I take that type of information, that type of analytic is I'm not streaming at the right time. I need to figure out whatever time the rush of the views is coming in after the stream, and I'd probably try to get my time some more closer to that time. But people watching it is always good, but like
He streams too, and he streams at those peak times. So I got to kind of work around him. And I'm
oh
trying to,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm
Those peak
streaming
times
every
is
day.
probably the peak times for everybody. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because
So
like
to
since
me,
like
right
I never
now,
even
it's
had
about,
Twitch. Oh, my fault. I never even had Twitch. So I started watching your Twitch. So like you made me
oh,
download, yeah. So I created an account, watched the shit, and I was just looking at the homepage, and it's just like, bro, nigga, if you make it to the homepage, bro, I'm like, can I see that 64,000? Plaque Boy Max was like 32,000. I'm like, damn, bro, they're right
that
there on the
same
front
day,
page.
at the same day, he went from 32 to like 90K that same day.
Oh, that's
And it's like,
crazy.
and so
Yeah.
to me, the biggest thing for me is like, how do I get people to want to watch? So I'm thinking I want to figure out, like, go find, like, on OfferUp or something, like a desk and make it a rage desk. So that way, instead of like fucking up all the good shit, they could just turn right here and just rage out, smash
Enrage it,
controllers and
bro.
shit.
You know what, bro? That is definitely gonna work, dog. That is
Is that
definitely gonna
funny?
work.
Is that
Yeah,
hilarious?
that'd be funny. Plus, at the same time, too, bro, you just being in different areas, being on the pod, making other type of videos. You know what I'm saying? And then Twitch at the same time too. And then, bro, your shit's going everywhere. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna come, dog. But that is the
Growing the
shit that's gonna
community.
take you to the top, right there. That rage
Yeah.
desk.
That thinking shit like that, yeah. Because to me, it's how do I make it entertaining? Okay, well, put it on super hard because lethal's it's easy, medium, hard, and then lethal. Where it's literally lethal is so hard that it takes 2 fucking stabs to kill you. One if it's like a hard one, because you could have easy melee
Yeah.
attacks and like heavy ones. So it's like, okay, put it on hard and try to be really good at it because I don't think people are gonna want to watch if I suck ass. So then,
Oh,
then
bro,
I
you
was like,
cannot suck at games, bro. Like, yeah,
I
that's
know,
first.
I gotta be
Yeah,
good.
that's first. You gotta
That's
win because like,
first.
yeah, because like I can't watch a nigga that suck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Like I'll be in there talking shit, but
Yeah. So people will stick around if you're really good, if you're saucing.
yeah,
So it's that, and then the rage, and then it's also entertaining stuff like that, and then keeping them entertained. But then, like I said, how do I get people to get there? You know what I mean? Get to the stream and watch, grow the community. How do I get 100 people that go through their day and want to sit down and watch me play a game?
yeah, that's
That's it.
facts. Because
That's the interesting part. That's the
that is
part
the
I'm at right
interesting
now.
part. But like you gotta understand that if they're there, they're already there. So the fact that you're just online is already the biggest thing that you could have did to get people to sit there and watch you. Besides
You
that, I
inspired me
think
to
like
get a camera, so now I'm really online, nigga.
oh
Now I
yeah,
can see
yeah,
my
bro,
face.
yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like that shit matters, to building that like little connection with them and shit. So yeah, bro, that's just gonna work out, bro. And everybody on here, bro, if you part of the AN community, dog, you better go drop that subscribe and go get my nigga. Want to go give him a dono? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Show you feel me? Show some appreciation. His clips will be probably on whatever else he wants, but they'll be on here too, and all the other socials too. You feel
I did
me,
what you said, Jay. I went and made a Twitter, bro. I went and made an X just for my
bro?
Twitch. I'm gonna make a
Yeah,
TikTok just for my Twitch so I could like clip because this camera goes vertical. So if I want to like just stream real quick and then make it a vertical, so for it's like TikTok and reels and shit, I could do that with this
yeah.
camera.
And then, bro, just literally just throwing everything everywhere, dog. Like that shit's just gonna eventually it's gonna get everything up the whole way.
Yeah.
And then like Twitter, bro. Like a lot of things that people don't know about Twitter's, bro. You can get paid off of Twitter from just tweeting. Like, just be
bro.
consistent, dog. Like, support yourself. You feel me? Support the habit of not the habit, but like your hobby of streaming. Like in other ways, because people get so used to just on only one app, only one thing, and then that's it, and they don't even utilize everything else that you can literally just flood with your own stuff. That's how a lot of these people got big, honestly.
I mean, that's how Queso, the streamer, he fucking was on TikTok and then boom, I mean, he was streaming first, obviously, but on TikTok spreading his content, so that's pretty fire too.
Bro, people be going crazy on them TikTok lives. Like, I'm talking about, bro, niggas be on them TikTok lives for like 8 hours.
Damn. I mean, my longest stream is 3 hours and 25 minutes. That's my longest stream.
That was playing which game?
I played Marvel Rivals, and then I went and played Ghost of Tsushima.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog. Tell me, bro. Tell me when you're on Rivals, dog. We getting dubs.
Tell me how good my camera is real quick. Let's see. Let's see if this picks it up.
It did. When you put it down like that, yeah.
Damn.
See, my shit is not finna.
Quality's low-key gas. Let's see. Let's get it up there.
Oh, yeah, bro. See how it focused?
That's what I'm saying. I want to see how well it focuses on certain things because I haven't tried out the focus yet. Oh, that's amazing focus right there. Literally. Let's see what Jay got. Okay. Ooh.
Does it focus?
Okay. Yeah. That looks good right there.
That's crazy, bro. You know how many cameras can't do that shit?
A lot.
Hey, bro. We did this for y'all, bro. We did this for y'all. Y'all watching? We knew we couldn't be no rookies, We'll complete rookies.
Community, bro. Y'all ain't here with us in the void, baby.
That's episode 1, y'all. You feel me? Be back next week. Leave a like. leave a comment, hit that subscribe button,
Subscribe.
and you know what I'm saying, tell somebody to tell somebody. And that's
Real
it.
shit. Love us. We love y'all.